Hi everyone. For my independent research project, I wanted to learn more about gold and silver. The main points I would learn about and will be focusing on today are 1. When and why did gold and silver become used as money? 2. Why have gold and silver remained valuable throughout the years? 3. Why do people invest in gold and silver? And 4. Types of gold and silver that can be invested in. First, when and why were gold and silver used for money? Gold has always been valued for its beauty since its discovery well before 6000 BC. Even though it was used for many things, mainly ornate, gold and silver weren't used as money till 700 BC by the Kingdom of Lydia. They were stamped lumps of 63% gold and 27% silver called electrum. Gold and silver gave rise to the concept of money itself, portable, private, and permanent, and once in standardized coins, replaced barter and made trade much easier. Why have gold and silver remained valuable through the years? First, a couple examples. In 400 BC, an ounce of gold would buy 350 loaves of bread. That same ounce today will still buy you 350 loaves of bread. In 1978, you could buy an average home for 290 ounces of gold, about $56,000. Today, that same 290 ounces would be worth about $355,000, buying you a home, an in-ground pool, and a luxury car. What about silver? In 1964, you can get 1 gallon of gas for around a quarter. You can't buy gas today for a quarter. But if you had a 1964 quarter, you could. Why? Because it was made of 90% silver and today is worth about $2.95, more than a gallon of gas. As money, gold and silver have advantages that have kept them valuable and stood the test of time. Both are liquid, meaning easily converted to cash. Portable, easy to hold and carry. Divisible. If you tried to split a diamond, it would change its value. Consistent. A piece of real estate is different than another. Value dense. High value in small amounts, more so with gold. Private and confidential. You control who knows you own it. Why do people invest in gold and silver? Well, we have already talked about some of the reasons, such as being liquid, portable, value dense, and confidential. These are good reasons to invest, but there are 3 key reasons I have discovered. First, worst case scenarios. Picture the Federal Reserve printing so many dollars that they become worthless. Or what about a financial meltdown, which would close banks? Think it can't happen? Read about Argentina and Paraguay in 2002, or what is going on in Venezuela now. Those who had invested in gold and silver had a safety net. Second, people invest for the purpose of bartering. Picture a hurricane hitting Florida as it did in New Orleans. How would you purchase everyday items with no electricity, banks, or stores? Depending on the time to recover, gold and silver would be the easiest items to barter with for items you need for survival. But probably the most important reason is a hedge against inflation. This simply means you are saving money in a form that is safe from the effects of inflation or of the decrease in the value of the dollar. This is probably the most important. To understand this better, let's look at a previous example. Remember that 290 ounces of gold you could buy a house with in 1978. Well, let's look at it a different way. This time you're just saving for the future. In 1978, you have $56,000 you could put away, and you decide to put it under your mattress. Your friend has the same amount of money and buys gold with it, 290 ounces. You both wait till today to take out the savings. You feel very proud that you saved $56,000 all these years. But your friend sells his gold that he bought for $56,000 and gets $355,000. You can't buy the same amount of goods today with your saving as you could in 1978, but your friend can still buy the same amount of goods, probably more. His gold was not affected by the dollar value decreasing. What else can I say? Sign me up. So what types of gold and silver can you invest in? First, you have physical versus non-physical. Non-physical is the same as having stock in a company. You never have the precious metals, just the value as it fluctuates. Then there is physical silver and gold. You own it, but it does get complicated because you can own different types of physical gold and silver. You have coins, which are minted and backed by a government, and have a dollar amount on the coin. Then you have rounds. These are similar to coins, but are produced by private mints and not guaranteed by the government. They have no dollar value stamped on it. You can also have bars. These are similar to rounds, but in a bar shape, and can be poured or pressed to produce them. All of these carry a value equal to their weight and the current per ounce price of the metal. There is one other type to invest in, and that's called numismatics. These are coins that carry a higher value due to rarity and other factors. This is just the basics. I have so much more to learn. Remember, it's never too early or late to start saving.